Hi, finally live. It took me this long to get together after I lost power today. So, hello and happy Valentine's Day today. My name is Janine Jordan, and I am a body transformation coach. In case you've never connected with me, welcome to my studio. But today, I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to be in my office recording how to exercise at home. So, here we are with just our bodies at home with no excuses, so we can get started right away. I asked my people what they wanted the most out of a 12-week exercise program, and they said strong and fit bodies. So I had weight loss on there, nutrition information, and that's where they went. So most of the people would like this information. So how to achieve a strong and fit body in a really fast, short amount of time. So I always know it's going to take about 12 weeks to see a transformation in your body. Okay. So just getting started, I'm on my knees right now, so I'm going to grab a chair and we're going to get started with a proper squat. And you actually squat every time you sit in the chair. So let's take a look at that. So in the chair, just a regular chair, when you go down to sit in a chair, you sit in the chair. So there's, for some reason, when I ask somebody to do a squat, they will immediately curve at the low back and take a seat. And if you have weight, that's going to increase that weight in your low lumbar spine by 3. So times 3, whatever weight you have, times 3, right into the lumbar spine. You don't want to do that. It's going to cause a lot of back pain. And this is why squats can be painful. Another reason is because people drive their knees too far forward, too straight up in the upper body, or their tips too far forward, and now it's low back again. So you're tipped too far forward and you're coming down in your squat. Really what you're doing is you're bowing into your low back. You notice the hips are not moving down. Hips need to move down. There's a squat. Knees are behind the toe line when you look down. The knee is behind the toe line because you can see your toes. So if the knees are in front of the toe line, you're actually driving your femur through the kneecap. So knees too far forward, I'm trying to get to where you can see me. Knees too far forward, look like that. You can feel the femur driving through the kneecaps. This is a really terrible form. You can no longer see your toes when you look down. So just know a proper squat. And your feet are wider than your shoulders. I'm sorry you can't see my feet today. I had to be here today because of the power outage. So we're going to take a seat in a squat, and you're going to watch my hips drop down and then come back up again. The upper body does not bow, so the top of my head should not be visible. Drop down and come up. You keep this natural low back dip here, that little curve, that S curve, even when you drop down. So you're not going to increase. Okay, so that's a proper squat. And you're going to do about 10 to 25 of those with no pain. So if you feel pain in any of these exercises, you need to modify them with proper form. So I would do really open legs, especially if you're tall. Your legs should be wider than shoulders. You're going to drop down into your proper squat. If you feel pain, same thing, same muscle group, smaller move. It's the only difference. So do 25, do 3 sets of 25. That's a lot. So you would start as a beginner, 10 squats, and you're done with the squat exercise. Lunges. So we're going to look at proper lunge, if you can see me, hopefully. Just going to look at my legs. Let's start here. The feet are forward, right? The knees are straight, and you have this distance, this hip socket distance. Step it back, so you're not on a tightrope, but there's like this little space between your feet. Front knee, straight ahead, foot, the heel is over the toes, drop straight down, and drive up through the front heel. So my left leg is driving my body up. Turn to the side. You're going to take a stride back to where if you dropped your knee all the way down to the bottom, you have 2 90-degree knees here, and then just push through the front heel up. You might not be able to do that. If not, you're just going to come down, find how far back your foot goes, and then come up any way you can. But just know that's how far the space is for you, individual. So we're going to drop down and drive up through the front heel. Knee will move slightly forward, but it never moves over the toe. So you're never here. This isn't a proper lunge. It's a knee damage lunge. You're just gonna drop the back knee straight down and up. And again, these are hard. So you can do anywhere from up to 10, 3 sets, switch legs. So you're nice and long through the waist, dropping down and up. I promise you, this will get you really strong legs and a really, really good butt, strong. So you can control the pelvis, the low back, and now we're gonna move into abs. So abs with a chair. Heels are up, abs are tight, and you can have a ball. So if you have a medicine ball, these are much easier. Low back pushes into the floor, tailbone is curved up, and then you're gonna, the upper body, gonna have a long back of the neck, so tuck your chin, come up, touch the chair, pull the knee slightly back, and then lie back one vertebra at a time. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. And then you're gonna come up, touch, and inhale down. So you're gonna exhale on your exertion, and the abs are gonna get tighter and stronger faster. Okay, and then this one, this is hard actually, just doing this, so you can hold yourself like this. But do 3, 2, 1, center, 3, 2, 1, center. And you don't need the chair for these. You could be sitting like this, or you can even just be sitting up like this to get started and just let go. Lean back and come forward. So super safe, and then you start from there and then you just get better. So I call these V-ups, and this is a triple for all of you warriors out there. I love working out with you, by the way. Here we go. So we're gonna do the V-up, double crunch, touch your heels, and then straight legs, really hard. So if you need to modify that, this is your straight leg, this is your V-up, and this is your double crunch. Okay, always exhaling. So I did legs, abs, super fast workout. Super efficient workout, I should say. We're gonna move on to arms. So you're gonna start, this is a beginner push-up. Keep your back straight, push your shoulder blades apart. Just use your upper body. Bending at the hip. Exhale up. So keep your eyes just in front of your fingertips. Keep your neck straight with your back. Okay, and then when you advance, you're back here. So now you're more in a plank. Dropping down and up. So this is the one that's going to get you to a push-up, right? You leave your hips behind. This one is more advanced, bringing up into your straight from shoulder, hip to knee, deeper push-up, more body weight. Tuck under. Now we've got the toes, abs tight. I challenge you to get to the point to where you can do a 90-degree elbow bend, and you're going to have the most beautiful arms and strong upper body. To get even further along, you could do the explosive push-up, which I find, again, warriors can do. So some of these are very beginner, and some of these are warrior. Here we go. So I'm going to drop down into my push-up and explode up. Just lifting, just exploding up so the hands come off. And then when you land your arms, your hands, soft elbows, so you're not jarring into your joints. So that's a really quick step forward in your upper body. And you get really toned arms with those. You start here, you can do a push-up here, you do a push-up here, and then we have the tricep push-ups, which I find to be the most efficient way to develop strong triceps. Now everybody wants beautiful arms. That's the number one thing I get. I would like strong toned arms. So the 2 exercises I just showed you, strong toned arms, here we go. Tricep push-ups, your hands are shoulder distance apart. Shoulder distance apart. You come down onto the floor. Show you sideways so you can see me. My elbows are tucked in tight. I'm in a toe plank, so this would be the warrior workout. And then the elbows are gonna come up straight up above me. Press down, elbows are in super tight. Show you from the front. Hands are close on the toes. Drop down, push up. Elbows slide back. So is this right? No, you don't want elbows out. You're after your tricep work. And so I'm gonna go on my knees and do beginner. beginner, sorry, is here. And then you just keep your elbows tucked in. They're facing my hips, dropping down and coming up. Looks like this from the front. See how tight the elbows are tucked in. And then on the toes, on the knees, they just come back again, just like the other push-ups. And then drop down and push up without changing your back. Abs tight. Exhale away. Telling you what, if you could do 10 of those with on the knees, that's very advanced. Most people cannot do those properly. Most of the time, people lose their spine, the chin comes up, spine bows, and you'll see that. You don't want that. You want a mirror so that you can watch your body. If you want to jump ahead and get toned and firm in a short amount of time, you must do these exercises properly. Done properly, you will jet ahead of everybody, and you're going to reach your goal. My goal for you is to feel great naked. Now, what would that be like? That would be fabulous. Feeling great naked, you'd always feel good. Feel good in anything, shorts, tops, cute little tops, whatever you want, dresses, big occasion coming up, you're gonna feel confident and great. So I'm just giving you these tips because I really think that you could feel fit and look great naked at any age. Bye now. Oh, happy Valentine's Day.